this is Chris the Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? So, some fans have been asking me, what do I think some of the flaws that Anthony Joshua has. Now, every heavyweight has some flaws. He has things that he can work on. One thing about flaws, though, it's up to your opponent to exploit those flaws and take advantage of them. Ali, my favorite heavyweight of all time, he had some people call it a flaw, some people call it defense, but he will pull back with his head to avoid punches. Sometimes he got caught, like when he tried to pull back against Frazier and got dropped with the left hook in their first fight. A few other fights he got caught pulling back like that. I know a lot of new school fans, they say, oh, that's just a pull counter. Mayweather does it. Yes, pull counter's been around for ages. But pulling back with your head like that, with your chin sticking out, that can be looked at as a flaw and something that could be taken advantage of if you're dealing with the right fighter. All right. Every fighter has flaws, man. Okay, so people have been asking me about Joshua, and they want to hear more than just the he's stiff, because that's what a lot of people say, that he's stiff. He's stiff. He's stiff. All right, so if I seen some flaws, man, I think when Anthony Joshua throws his right hand, and I've said this before, when he throws the right hand, when he pulls the right hand back, it's super slow. He has like an awkward type of right hand. I brought this up in a video a few days ago. But even if you watch him hit the mitts, that's probably the best place to watch it, because you can see it. Well, pretty much in all his fights too, but you really notice it on the mitts. And some of you may say, oh, well, that's the mitts. It's like, but you really notice it on the mitts though, man. The way you train for most fighters is the way you fight most of the time. Most of the time, not all the time. Because I've seen guys who are just didn't like training at all, man, but then showed up on fight night. You know what I mean? But when he throws his right hand, he leaves it out there way too long. Then he has like this weird pullback with the right hand where he's just sticking it out there, man, and he's pulling back and he's leaving his chin just completely exposed. When he throws his jab sometime, his jab is pretty good and decent. But when he brings his jab back and he has his high guard up, his head movement is getting a little bit better, but he seems like the type that's going to keep the high guard up and try to like deflect your punches with his gloves slightly and then move his head a little bit. He's not really a bend at the waist type of guy. He's not going to, bend at his waist and make you miss and give you, he's not that type of fighter. He's more of a guards up and kind of try to deflect your punches, catch and pitch a little bit, but kind of deflect your punches a little bit with his glove and just slightly move his head in a slight step back. He can be in line for straight right hands, straight left hands with the way he has his gloves open. When he puts up his defense and he steps back, he's still in line to get hit. I rarely see AJ step off to the side or, pivot to the left or pivot to the right. He's probably done it in some fights. I know some of you extreme AJ fans will probably send me a link to a 7-second clip of him pivoting. Okay, so I know he's done it, but that's not like his bread and butter. You know what I mean? At least in my opinion, when I watch AJ, okay? The body, when I seen Dillian White tag him in his body, I kind of seen AJ's elbow kind of, slide down a little bit and protect that body. Now, we can say, who really likes to get hit in the body? You know what I mean? Nobody likes to get hit in the ribs, so that goes without saying. But I just seen when Dillian White was going to his body and attacking it, it seemed as if he should have started that from the get-go of the fight instead of trying to headhunt with AJ. He should have started the body attack first, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So with this Eric Molina fight, man, if Anthony Joshua, which he's going to throw that right hand, that is his bread and butter, that right hand, he is going to throw it. He leaves it out there too long, man. If Eric Molina hits him with that left hook that he was hitting Deontay Wilder with, I don't know, man. I don't know. Unless some of you just think, hey, the side of his face is made of just, brick or, steel or something. To me, he looks just like a big muscle-bound ass guy that's human also, man. You know what I mean? So I like AJ, gold medalist. You know, he's doing his thing right now. He's still learning. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't even have 20 fights yet, man. So he's still learning. You know what I mean? But there's some things that can be taken advantage of, man, if Eric Molina can put himself in the right position. You know what I'm saying? The body work, coming over AJ's right hand with the left hook, or just coming over that right hand with something, even if it's your own jab or something, man. You got to make him pay for leaving that right hand out there like that. Now, that's what I see in his previous fights. Maybe he's in the gym working on that. Maybe, but even when I just seen him hit the mitts recently, he's still doing it. He's still turning over the punch hard. I mean, he turns over that right hand. He turns over big time with that right hand, but he has just this weird, funky type of pullback when he's bringing the punch back, man. Doesn't he bring it back to his chin? Some of you may say, yeah, because he's out of punching range. Yeah, sometimes he is out of punching range when he's landing the right. Sometimes he's not. He's just getting caught at close quarters with his hands down. You know what I mean? Again, if you're a hands down guy, like let's say Vitaly Klitschko, he will fight you sometimes with his hands down. But guess what he did? He was bending at the waist, making you miss, going backwards, sticking you with the jab, going back, sticking you with the jab, boom, then come over with the right hand, move, pivot, slide. He was on all that type of shit. As a big, tall guy at 6'7". AJ really doesn't move like that. He doesn't really move like that. He's more textbook, you know, guards up, work the jab, slight feint, come over with the right hand. You know, you jab at him, he'll kind of catch it with his glove, slight feint. I mean, that type of shit. He stays right in his box. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying that AJ is not the favorite in this fight, but there are some flaws there that could be taken advantage of if Molina puts himself in the right position to take advantage of it. Now, I know the super duper AJ fans are going to hate this video. He has no flaws, Mr. Boxing. What about that coward Deontay Wilder, that yank? Man, some of y'all UK fans be killing me, man. When I, talk about flaws of Anthony Joshua. And Wilder has his flaws, too. I just brought up Wilder because I know usually people in the comments section, they always bring up Wilder as if, like, just because I'm in the States, man, doesn't mean that me and we don't, I'm not his brother, you know what I mean? He's not my younger brother. We don't live together. We don't go play basketball or nothing like that. Yes, he is from the States and I'm from the States, but we don't have to bring up Wilder when I'm talking about Joshua. Just like when I'm talking about Wilder, we don't have to bring up Joshua. You know what I mean? But anyways, man, Joshua's going to be the favorite to win the fight. But I do think there are some things there that could be taken advantage of. And it's that right hand that he throws, attacking his body and putting pressure on him to go backwards. But, you're going to have to, and Molina can take a punch. He has shown that he can get up, but he doesn't want to just be getting knocked down every damn time to prove and, to keep getting up. You know what I mean? That shouldn't be a goal, and I don't think it is, but push Joshua back a little bit, make him respect you. You know what I mean? But he got long-ass arms, man. He likes to throw that long right hand. And he's a good combination puncher mid-range, too. I'll give that to Joshua. He's a good mid-range combination puncher. But the body work, coming over that left hand and making him pay for carrying his gloves low and make him pay for going back in straight lines. That's just my opinion, man. I'm just a guy on YouTube. What do I really know? What do I really even know? I'm just a guy on YouTube, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section for you super trainers out there. For you super trainers out there, let me know what you think Molina should do. And hey, if you don't think Joshua has any flaws at all, leave that in the comment section as well. Let me know what you think, man. I'm out.